So, okay, goodbye. Hello, oh, you're back. How are you today? I was just popping in to let everyone know that I actually spoke with my preferred lender today, and we were discussing student loans and how student loans can really affect a person's ability to get approved for a home loan. So, she was just confirming the fact that it's better to have your student loans in an income-based repayment plan prior to you applying for a home loan. That way, rather than using a percentage of your loan to calculate your debt to income ratio, they'll use that payment amount, which is much more beneficial. And the lender I was talking to in particular is at Synovus Bank, and they have a particular product that they can use for persons who do have student loans to try to get them approved for a home loan. So basically, that's it. That's what I was calling. That's what I was coming on to talk about. How you can still get a home loan with student loans and what you would need to do in order to qualify for those loans. So I just popped on real quick to talk about that. I know it's like the afternoon. I'm still finishing up my makeup, but I slept late because I was up late. Nevertheless, when you have student loans, it's best to have them in an income-based repayment plan, maybe like 3 to 4 months prior to applying for a home loan. That way they can use your payment schedule, which your schedule payments about the income-based repayment plan with your student loans. Income-based repayment. I'm going to repeat that. Income-based repayment plan. So have that for like a few months. That way they can use your payment amount to calculate in your DTI, which will fare out better rather than using a percentage. And the particular lender I was speaking with, she's at Synovus Bank, and she was telling me that Synovus does have a product that really does help persons who have student loans. So, does anybody have any questions about that? Don't judge me, y'all. It was a late day. I was up to 4 o'clock this morning trying to post the book that I wrote for sale. So it's a late start day. I mean, technically I've already seen clients and talked to clients, but late leaving the house day. Any questions about that? Understanding it's better to have them in an income-based repayment plan, your student loans, in order to help you qualify for a home. Anybody have any questions about that? So if you feel like your student loans is, what's holding you back as far as your income to debt ratio, don't be afraid. Go ahead and walk out there in that water. Just remember, when you're walking out there in that water, your loan needs to be in an income-based. Hi, Pooh. Your loan needs to be in an income-based repayment plan. Okay? Lash is acting shady. Okay? Do I have any questions about that?
I have a question. It's not real estate related though.
What's your question, son?
Am I dark skin, light skin, or a mix?
First of all, you're an African American male, and it does not matter.
No, I mean like skin color.
It does
not as far as race. I mean like skin color. Like,
does it matter? Because it sounds like you're talking about.
Asking, though.
But for what? I don't want you to be stuck on interracial racism. It doesn't matter.
That's not why I'm asking. I'm just asking because from a certain angle, I look light skin. From a different angle, I look dark skin.
No one has one skin color. We have multiple skin colors.
I know. That's why I'm asking. Dark skin.
So you start the middle of my TikToks talking about people getting into homes to talk about the color of your skin. Goodbye. I'm hoping that they do. It'll be helpful in my life. Believe me, I hope they do. Forgive old student loan debt. That'd be very helpful in my life. Oh, this banter. If you've been here before, this is an all-day event. This is what goes on in my life. I don't know if I got Martin Luther King Jr. running around. I don't know. You gotta love him. You want this one? As you can see, he's highly intelligent. but he's also a pain in the, you know what I mean. Anywho, so I hope they do forgive the student loan debt. I do. I could really use that in my life. They aren't, no, they are not really affordable unless he reminds you of your son. Then you need to take him because then you can have twins. Fur. You need me to pack him? I'll go buy him a whole new wardrobe. How long you want him? Anyway, I promise y'all before this live is over, he gonna come back in here 2 or 3 more times. I'm just saying. Anywho, so it will be very beneficial to not just me, but a lot of people if they did forgive the debt. I do believe that we all deserve a second chance when we incurred the student debt. I feel like a lot of us had good intentions, and whether the good intent was to actually go to school and, become something when they grow up, or if they went to school and found out that school wasn't for them, or if they went to school to appease their parents, Sorry, someone called. But, everybody went to school with good intentions. That's my belief system. And I think that we should all be given a second opportunity. I mean, why should a mistake that we made when we were a teenager, not really understanding how the world works, but feeding into the dream. That's just my opinion. That's my thoughts on it. But yeah, that's just what I think. But do remember that, the income-based repayment plan, you don't remember, after you get in your house, you can go ahead and put that money back in deferment. You mentioned income to debt ratio. Do they heavily impact your attempts on home ownership? Yes, they do. Usually lenders want your DTI, which is your income to debt ratio, to be at 30% or below. So what that translates to us is our utilization on our debt, right? So if you have credit cards, let's try to bring those balances down to 30%. If you, have store cards, let's try to bring that down to 30%. Let's focus on and always attack the smallest card first and work your way up. Otherwise, if you start at the big card with the big balance, you'll feel like this is taking forever in a day. What's the point? You won't feel motivated to keep going in the process. Whereas if you, hey, how are you? Prototype, that's cute. It's a cute name. But that way, if you set a realistic goal like that to take out the smaller one first, you'll have more motivation because every time you accomplish something, you're going to be like, bam, I'm doing it. I did it. So start off at the lowest and work your way to the higher balance, right? And that's what any goal setting, even if you have like a 10-year goal, a 20-year goal, a 5-year goal, even a 3-year goal, a year goal, you have to set, little points of success throughout. Because like we always say, how you eat a whole pizza? One bite at a time, right? So don't set yourself up for failure like that. Don't do it. Okay, so you're working on how to get your score to budge. Well, in my little book that I released just last night, not only do I have the dispute letters in there, but I also talk to you about credit, how your credit mixture is made up. And I also have websites in there that you can use to help improve your credit score. But remember, again, Rome was not built in a day. So when you change something or something... Did I tell y'all he was going to be back? There was no lies told in making that story. So, nothing. So, yeah. You have to be patient with the process because lenders only upload their information to the credit bureau companies only once a month, right? And each lender uploads on a different day, right? So, which is usually your statement date, by the way, which is why I tell y'all pay your bills on the statement date and not, we'll pay them by the statement date and not on your due date. What you said, son?
Can I take down my backdrop?
For what?
Because
Right.
it's interfering with the internet waves.
You think so?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I very strongly think so.
Okay, then.
Last I checked, I was tech support.
Told y'all.
Can I take it down?
I told you, yeah. Go ahead. Just again. Who wants him? Who wants him? He's available. He is available. Did you have any other questions? So, like I was saying, it's really important. The DTI, try to get it as low as possible. Pay down the bills that you can pay down. When you are out shopping, we're about to have a beautiful weekend, so we're coming up with all these marvelous plans of how we're going to ride the coast and do whatever. I want you to think about when you pick up something to purchase it. Ask yourself, is it worth sacrificing your home for this? Because that money can go elsewhere. I don't care if you're paying $5, $10 extra. If it's going towards the principal, it's going towards your future. Okay? That's the way I need y'all to think. Because I know for me, I can say, oh, I'm going to go ahead, Junior and I, I'll tell my husband, Junior and I, we're going to go ahead and ride over to Jacksonville for the weekend. It's just going to be a quick trip. We'll be right back. Ciao. Boom. In between eating out, him saying he want miscellaneous stuff, we picking up foolishness that we not going to ever use. All different kind of crap, sun visors, t-shirts saying I was at the beach, all kind of foolishness. So don't do it. What was your question? Now, if that's your payment, the question is, do all lenders calculate your student loan if the current payment due is 0? Yeah, I know. The answer to that is detailed. Let me explain to you. If you're in a income-based repayment program and your balance is 0, your payment is 0, that's one thing. They may calculate a percentage, or they may say, now if your balance if your due is 0, they're going to ask your lender something. They may actually get a letter from your lender saying what would your payment possibly be, and if they don't ask you that, offer to do that, so they can figure out exactly how much they could estimate it. Because the thing is, like, they know that $70,000 is not going to always be 0 forever, right? At some point, you're going to have to pay. At some point, if they're saying that your payment is 0 because of your dependents, they're going to ask for something at some point. So I would say be proactive, contact the lender and ask them, can you give me a letter saying what my payments will be? Or can you give me a letter saying that I'll never have to pay? What about creditors checking your score for pre-qualification negative impacts? Yes, anytime anybody pulls your score, it's going to be a negative impact. It's going to be an inquiry, right? You're welcome, babes. It's going to be an inquiry. So the thing with that is, if you're going to check with multiple lenders, do it in a short time frame of about 14 days. So it'd be like one pull, kind of like when you're purchasing a vehicle. They do multiple pulls at one time. Same concept. Also, I want you to also keep in mind the fact that there's a difference between a pre-qual and a pre-approval. What you want to ask your lender for, because they're going to ask you for documentation, right? So, and they're going to have to vet you anyway. So go ahead and just ask for the pre-approval. Because a pre-qual is based upon just the limited information that you gave them. A pre-approval, they're going to ask you for your banking information, and they're going to run the whole gauntlet as if you were going to underwriting. So that's more secure for you. mean, anybody can get a pre-qual, right? But then when they go to lend you the money, they do a more in-depth look, you can get denied. So ask for a pre-approval. That way they've done that in-depth look up front and you know what's up. Especially if you're going to hit that point hit forward, which way it could be anywhere from 3 to 6 to 3 to 9 points. If you're going to take a hit, might as well take the hit and make it worth it. Should I skip pre-approval? No, not pre-approval, pre-qualification. That's a different thing. So like my preferred lender, what she does is she run it. She run everything. She run it as if she doesn't give pre-approvals. She doesn't do pre-qual. She gives you pre-approvals because she runs everything, right? She has an underwriting background, so she runs everything. I heard the offer lowers when you get to underwriting. No, because if you're pre-approved at a certain amount, you're gonna be pre-approved at an amount.
Internet issues just now?
No.
I was asking because the camera by my desk had just went off.
Oh. Well, how about you put your Ether cord, or you don't have an Ether thing? Okay.
No, my Chromebook's still good.
Oh.
I was saying the camera had just went off on him.
Oh. Yeah. No, if you're pre-approved, you're pre-approved. Your amount doesn't change. Because when typically you get your pre-approval, right? And your pre-approval is based upon all the documentation that you sent to them. So underwriting, all they're doing is just vetting the information that you provided. They're literally, if you say that, you work and your paycheck is this amount every 2 weeks, they literally get your bank information and they're doing apple for apples, oranges for oranges. That's what underwriting does. But lenders, a good lender, typically do that before you go to underwriting. Because when you go to underwriting after you've submitted a contract, right? Not before. And another thing I came on to talk about too was to remind y'all we have class tonight at 8:30. So I said that before I forget. And also, my book is for sale. I'm kind of proud of me, right? Because I talk about credit every day, day in and day out, right? So now you guys can go get the information, get the letters. I'm in Tallahassee, Florida. You guys can get the information, you can get the letters no matter where you are. You'll have them. It'll be yours. And once you get the book, all that I ask is that you share the information that you've learned. For a cell phone, it's going to be an inquiry. So anytime you have an inquiry, it's going to be an impact. Now, they may have, if they're doing a soft, there's a difference between a soft and a hard, right? A soft inquiry, so you can ask them, was it a hard or was it a soft? And you can always pull your credit report, right? Because of COVID, annualcreditreport.com is letting you pull your report like once a week. But anytime anyone does a hard inquiry, like a hard pull on your credit report, it's going to appear and you're going to, be affected. Sometimes it's anywhere from 3 to 9 points, depending upon, what type of credit you're getting. And I told y'all.
I know I'm coming in here a lot. Keep going.
I told y'all. So it depends on if they're doing a hard inquiry or a soft inquiry. No, this is how, if you've paid off your cards, you need to buy my book. No, I'm just playing.
Like a book.
I published. Book? How you live with me and don't know I've been writing a book?
You never told anybody.
Sometimes the best plans are made in silence. Okay, so no, this is what you can do. Wait, I've heard about NACA programs. Do you recommend this process and what's the advantages? Okay, I'm going to invest in how you're able to assemble a crew for the motivations. Okay, number 1. You pay off your cards. You want to know how you can boost your score. Super simple. Purchase a minimum things on those cards, like a t-shirt from Walmart or something very small, right? So when you do that, are you doing NACA? Are y'all, with this NACA program, are y'all listing me as your realtor? Because y'all ain't nobody for me. So are y'all at least giving me credit for being your realtor? I'm just saying. Because if not, I will take down it. Who has an invitation? Somebody, hey.
Oh, somebody invited you to go live with them.
Who is this person that invited me to go live with them? I don't know who that is. Anywho.
What's up with him?
I don't want to hear nothing, but you asking me about it now. So it's my credit. It's my credit. Me. Anywho. So what you do is you charge something very, very minimal on those cards and you pay on them. That payment history is what's going to boost your score. When you have a 0, that's just like it's laying dormant, right? It's not doing anything for you. So in order for it to do something for you, when I say minimum, I mean like minimum, like $15, $20, $30. Anybody saying ball out, you need a whole outfit. All you need is the shirt. Okay? That and paying on it, that will make movement. Okay? Now, as far as the NACA program, with the NACA program, the benefits of it is 0 down payment, 0 closing costs. Here's what I like about it. When you get your approval for the NACA program, that approval is stronger than any thing out there because it's guaranteed, right? Ain't no funny business going on or nothing like that. Once they approve, you ain't got to worry about underwriting. You don't have to worry about none of that. You ain't got to worry about none of that. None of that. Okay? What can I do if my score went down 12 points? Why did it go down 12 points? We're going to pay before the statement date. So maybe like 3 or 4 days before the statement date. Okay, accrue. See, I got my crew. Actually, I didn't have to go out and recruit anyone. This is what happened. My crew are actually my clients. And once we started working together and I started asking them questions, that's kind of like how we formed our relationship. But I would say like word of mouth. Really, you know what's good? If in your neighborhood they have something that's called Nextdoor, it's like a social media app for neighborhoods. You can post up there what you're looking for. Someone, is out there looking for work. They have other crafts and other skills. So you can... What? Why you need my tablet?
Because that's the only way I can check my to-do list other than that phone.
Well, get the phone.
Okay.
So, yeah. But that's how I do it. Word of mouth, Nextdoor, things of that nature. And I tell you, LeBron was going to come in here 1,000 times, y'all. I told you 1,000 times. But why did your score go down 12 points? Like, what did you do? No, I don't love virtual school. These teachers need to come back and get their kids. We had a perfectly great arrangement, right? They had them 5 days a week. I had them 2. They need to come get their damn kids. Okay? Before we give anybody in America a damn raise, we need to give them teachers a raise. Because if you have been home with your child for the last year plus, them teachers deserve every freaking dime that they get. If I got to pay my son's teachers $10 extra out of my pocket just so they can keep his ass Monday through Friday, I will do it. Okay? Not another congressman, not nobody need to get a raise unless these teachers get them. Because before, no, we did not appreciate them. But COVID has taught us to love on a teacher. You see when them people say that they want a teacher's appreciation gift, I'm sending everybody an edible arrangement because this little got to go. Thank you. I've been needing to get that off my chest. But I love him though. I love him. I will give him the last breath in my body. I will. But he got to go. Whew. They not kids. No, these children got to go. I feel like we need to do a petition to make these children go back to school. I don't care. I understand that they are afraid of COVID, but I will buy them teachers hazmat suits. They got to take these fucking kids back. All right. What was the question? I'm sorry. I just had to get... It's been on my spirit for about a good 12 months now. What are we talking about? Okay. Wait, hey, just checking back in. That home by the end of your challenge is making progress. Huh? Home by the end of the year. Oh, you challenge is making. Yeah, yeah. All right. Good job, Pooh. All right. Okay. I have the Self app. They sent me notification what's going down. Now, Self app, they're also using a Vantage score. So I wouldn't put too much stock into that. I wouldn't at all. Not at all. If you want to know what your score is like, go to myfico.com. They use a Vantage score. I actually was looking at that today. Both PCCs under 30% utilization, almost at a 7-5 score. What? Girl, when you invite me over for dinner in your new house? What that almost 750? When I'm coming over, I sure hope you fixing some good food. I'm from the South. I'm from New Orleans, baby, so you gotta make sure that dinner real good when I come. Your score went up 17 points. Oh, you're not sure I did pay down some debt. Well, if you paid on a debt, that means your utilization went down. What you having at your new house for dinner? Because I'm coming. Yes. Yeah, these kids got to go. They got to go. Like, I was afraid at first because my son, he has asthma. But I'll run that risk, y'all. I'll run that risk. Don't lie. I'll run that risk. Okay, if you're... Oh, I'm glad you're alive. Quick question. Any info on that? I did that last night. Where were you? I'll tell you. Hold on. Well, I can tell you one thing real quick. NACA high-end. So if y'all looking for a job at home, go ahead and do it. Okay, this is how my FICO score. It didn't give you 10, girl. It gave you 9. Okay, so this is how I did it. For Equifax, you got your mortgage score. If you're purchasing a car, credit card or loan. That was 3. Same thing with Equifax. Same thing TransUnion does. Same thing Experian does. You came in late. What's that got to do with me? Ain't my fault you can't tell time. That ain't my fault. That's on you. What you want me to do? Repeat everything I said? That what you want? I guess I will. Here's what I said. What I said was that what I said was that man, I got an emergency popped up. Okay, so I'm gonna say it real quick because I gotta go take care of somebody. What I said was that if you have student loans, be in an income-based repayment plan. With the income-based repayment plan, no, what I said was I wrote a book. Go buy it. Sorry, that's the first thing. It's about credit. Go get them dispute letters. Go learn about the third-party credit bureaus and find out, how to mask your stuff. And because all of them that I listed, you can freeze your information. Go do that, okay? So if you have, before I go on to what I actually was talking about, that's 2, y'all. Go do that. Go buy that book. I got a list of damn near at least 3 pages strong in little tiny writing of all the third-party credit bureaus. And with the third-party credit bureaus, they hold the information that Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian use to verify your debt. So go ahead, go to theirs. Go ahead, get those reports. They're free. Then go ahead and dispute or freeze that information before you dispute it with the 3 major credit bureaus. Now, go buy my book. Go buy my book. Now, I give y'all a lot of information for free. Go buy my book. Okay? All right. So now that I finished that rant, we're going to move on to the next thing. What I was talking about is if you do have student loans, what you can do is you can find out who... Okay, hold on, Bella. I'm going to ask. My book is on Etsy. Go to my last TikTok. It's on Etsy. Go to my last TikTok. You'll see it. It's on Etsy. On Etsy, I'm the Lux Real Estate Coach. It's on Etsy. It's a digital download. I don't care if you get it and say it to other people. The more people that know this knowledge, the better, actually. So That's your responsibility. Share it. So first, I'm pausing the question so I can answer the other person's question. The thing I was talking about was student loan debt. Okay, it's better to have your student loan in an income-based repayment plan versus it being in deferment. The reason why, that way the lender can calculate what your payments are versus taking a percentage of your loan, which means you'll fare out better. Synovus in particular, Synovus Bank, Synovis. Synovus, Synbous. Sorry, trying to talk fast. Synovus Bank. They have a product that's especially for people in your guys' situation that's having issues with your student loans, and they can help you get approved. You may have a higher interest rate, but you can get a house and then you can refinance it a couple of years and get a better interest rate. Like in a couple of years, like a year or two. Moving on. So that was that. That's why I went live. So income-based repayment plan is your friend. So if you've been told before that you could not get a home because your student loans were too high or too top heavy or whatever, try putting them in an income-based repayment plan. Pay on them for like maybe 3 months. Then go to your lender and say, hey, ABC to XYZ. If your income-based repayment plan calculates you at a 0 payment, then ask the Sallie Mae student loan education.gov, whoever they are. Ask them for a letter that says that you will never have to pay, or once your situation changes, this is what your payment is estimated to be, and they'll calculate that. So now keep in mind, I'm only asking y'all to do this for a couple of months before you get the house. Once you get in the house, you can do whatever you want. You can put that money back in deferment. That's on you. The other thing was teachers need to come back, get their kids right now. Right now. Not now. Right now. And the other thing I was talking about is buying my book and these third-party agencies. Okay, so this is how the question was, can I freeze late payments from 4 years ago? My question number 1 is, okay, see, I'm about to tell y'all, but here's the thing. This is why you need my book. You need to find out who these third parties are, because I have a gangster list of them. And you need to pull your report from them because it's free. And I also have their addresses, and I also tell you exactly what information that they house. Like there's a particular one that houses evictions. There's a particular one that houses convictions and things like that you can freeze the report. So therefore, when you apply for a home or a job and they go to do it, then bing, bang, boom, nothing is going to appear. But I digress. So this is what you do. First, try to send the creditor a goodwill letter, which I have a copy in their book. Yeah, of the goodwill letter, saying that, okay, I had hard times, my dog died, the gerbil got sick, whatever your reason is, can you remove these late payments because I have been a cellular customer since then. If that doesn't work, then you pull the reports and you find out who verified the information. When you pull the report, then from the third-party bureaus, you'll see who the creditor is. Then you can try disputing it with them, right? If that doesn't work, you ain't hit this for me. You ain't hit this for me. If you said I said this, I swear I'm gonna deny it. But you can try to refreeze your report. So therefore, if they try to, the book is on Etsy. It's on Etsy. But I did a TikTok before with it. I would pull up my tablet, but I left it in the car actually. But if you freeze it, then you dispute it with the third-party credit bureaus. Nothing is going to come back when you dispute it with them because they use these companies to verify with their information. And guess what? If they can't verify it by the Fair Credit Act, they have to remove it. You ain't hear that from me. But in order to find out who these people are and how to get it, go buy the book. And when I tell you I have a gangster list, I have a gangster list. You're welcome, Pooh. Y'all tell me what other realtor on TikTok giving you that information to get you in a house. Who? I'm waiting. Who told y'all that? What's their page? Where they at? What they doing? They got plans? Don't say that. All right, y'all. So y'all love me. Go buy my book. Let me see how much love you got then. How y'all be asking me, texting me for credit letters. Go buy my shit. I ain't got no job no more. No, I'm just playing. The name of my book is Good Credit, Bad Credit. It's on Etsy under Lux Real Estate Coach, LUX Real Estate Coach. Or you can sort it by my name, Latasha McDowell. I wish I knew how to add a picture because I would put a picture up. And my son took my phone. So, yeah, that was helpful, I know. But I did a TikTok on it. So just go watch the TikTok and you'll see the book. I share my cloud with my nephews, and it's some things you just shouldn't do in life. Okay, people. Well, there you go. Go buy the book. Go clean up your credit. Teach somebody else what you know. Call me if you need me. But right now, I gotta go because I'm hungry, and thankfully, I have a lunch meeting. You're a new realtor. You're teaching me a lot, girl. You a new realtor? Congratulations, baby. Send me a DM. Send me a DM. I'm out. Seriously though, DM me like fur. DM me because I got all this knowledge, and if I don't share where it's going, you check it and you don't see it. See, you made me log on. See, y'all so damn small. Y'all gonna see my little office space that ain't cleaned up. Hold on. Hold on, let me log on to the computer. Because y'all getting this book and y'all getting this book today. You're welcome, babe. Did I tell y'all I won an award? I won an award. Innovator of the Year. Haha. Hold on. I can't see. I gotta turn the light on. Like the light. Don't let me be late for my appointment. I'm gonna be mad with y'all. Thank you. Hey Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 1:11 p.m. Happy Wednesday.
All right. I'm on time so far.
You still on your TikTok thing?
Yeah, I'm on my TikTok thing. Why?
Can I ask?
Ask what?
I was just asking.
You should be asking what your teacher talking about. Y'all saw how fast he laughed after that? Working from home has been quite challenging. Needless to say, next month I have to get me an office on site because this family of mine. I'm going to show you the computer loading. I know it's taking a long time. I'm waiting for the new Apple to come out. Does this thing tell me just a moment? Junior, bring my phone back. I need it. Okay.
I need it at the moment, but okay.
Okay, I might not need it. Actually, the computer just came up. Like for real, it did. You see it.
You see me?
I see you.
You see me?
I see you. You see me, I see you. Now let me see you go back to that computer and do your schoolwork. Alright, I'm trying to load this stuff up, so you know. So in this book, it also has the cease and desist letter. It has the dispute letters. It has the HIPAA letter to get HIPAA items removed. It also has all kind of little goodies in it, I think. Oh, you fine. I don't know why y'all apologize to me. Like, for what? Like, I'm really not that kind of person. I might give y'all a hard time just to give you a hard time just because it's fun. But, Jabu. I do not take life that seriously. Life has taught me to never take it that seriously. So, life has taught me not to take yourself seriously at all. Like, if you fall, be the first one to laugh at yourself. But, anywho, so I also have in there, you know, how your credit score is made up in a mixture of your credit, to kind of give you an understanding of what, you know, affects what. Because the largest two things that I'm just telling y'all, like, first of all, let me tell you something else about me. I love wearing 4+ inches of heels, and I'm clumsy as shit. Good credit, bad credit. The blueprint to, I mean, this thing is moving as slow as cheese. Okay, I'm there finally. You would think I wasn't paying Comcast for the or Xfinity for the highest internet. You would think. You would think I was paying for Boo Boo Web. My cable bill would be a damn car note, and I can't get the internet up. Some bull. Sorry. So, okay. Yes, they're the worst, but I don't have a choice because I live like out in the boonies. My subdivision is out in the boonies. We're like 20+ miles from the city, right? So of course they're the only ones who have the service, so they dominate in the market, and it's just pure trash. Pure trash. Pure trash. Did you hear me say pure trash? I don't think I said pure trash. Like my son, he comes in, he's like, Mama, the internet not working again. Can you call Comcast? And do what? What you want me to do? They paid. They just not working. You found it? Praise God. Because I'm going to tell you what my screen, I'm going to show you what my screen looked like with this I got going on in my house. This is my screen right now. I'm trying to pull it up. If I ever heard they're having a launch, watch the internet. You see? This is what I'm talking about. Bull crap. But since you found it, tell everybody how you found it, please. Like, put it in your comments how you found it. The update is on student loans. These are the things I've talked about. Student loans. Having student loans and income-based repayment plan. Synovus Bank. Synovus Bank has a great product that will help you. Actually, they have a lot of great products, to be honest. If they offer Verizon out here where I lived, my phone is with Verizon, but if they offer Verizon out here, I will most certainly get it. The name of the book is Good Credit, Bad Credit. Like, y'all, I want to scream so bad. This is ridiculous. Good credit, bad credit. Okay, she said type in the Etsy search good credit, bad credit, and scroll all the way down. That's what she says. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. So, and with that, when you're doing, if you put the slash in it, it will be at the top. Okay. Yeah, it's on Etsy. So, Okay, cool. I'm glad y'all are finding it. Now, remember when y'all read this book, I ain't perfect. So don't come to me with no grammar. I didn't go to school for that. I went to school for information technology and I sell houses, okay? The only thing I gotta know how to spell is these words on the contract, okay? So don't come for me. Don't come for me. Take your little letters, spell check them, and be a happy camper. Don't come for me. She gonna buy her credit card and pay it off in 2 weeks. That's my girl. That's my girl. Girl, I need to call them right now. That's why I should be talking to rather than talking to y'all. Because they sent me a bill that was a fucking car note too. I don't know what make people think that I'm balling. Y'all, I drive a Honda. A card. 2014. Okay, that's on purpose. But, nevertheless, I'm frugal. I'm frugal. Like my makeup, my foundation costs $5. Yes. Like the thing I'm going to spend money on is handbags and shoes. Because my handbags, my briefcase and shoes. Okay. Other than that, no. No, I got goals and aspirations. Like if my husband won't see his wife with her hair done, he got to pay for that. Because guess what? I watch YouTube and I can figure out hairstyles myself. Half these hairstyles, other than the braids, well, I can tell y'all, 95.5% of my hairstyles that you've ever seen on TikTok besides the braids is something I learned how to do on YouTube. Riddle me that. Anybody got time to be sending no hairdresser child to private school? I'm not paying nobody tuition. I'm just saying. And thank y'all for y'all support.